everyone, welcome back. So last week I picked up a few things in the sale in River Island. I never got round to trying them on, so that is what today is all about. So just a quick recap of what I did buy. We have got some nice jackets, frilly tops, we've got some nice shirts with broderie on, multiple waistcoats, got a nice kind of bit more of a going out style top, silk or satin skirt, and some swimwear as well, so stick around and let's try it on together. Let's start at number one. We've got this beautiful buckle. Please someone tell me if I'm saying that wrong. I keep saying buckle jacket. Maybe it's buckle, I don't know, maybe some kind of French saying that I'm not saying properly. However, cropped cardigan jacket in this gorgeous material. I got a size 10 and it was meant to be £70 and I got it in the sale for £30. If you don't already know, I do think that the River Island sale is absolutely fantastic. I walked into the shop, like I said before, quite unlike me, don't tend to go shopping physically. And yeah, I just couldn't believe the quality of the stuff that was actually in the sale. I'm not sure if red's my colour, to be honest. Oh no, I'm feeling this. I'm really enjoying this. This is beautiful. Honestly, I think in my wardrobe, I spend more money now on, I'm kind of a bit sick of this capsule wardrobe kind of saying, but it is true, like a wardrobe that will take you year on year all through the seasons, and I don't see a jacket like this ever really going out of style. Of course, red might be in more one year than the rest. Still, really like it for £30, less than 50% off. Stunning. Okay, number two. I think this is a brand that is within River Island because it's saying River Island in other worlds, does it say? I can't quite see because the tag's over it. Anyway, it's a white kind of obviously bandeau top. It's got the elasticated part at the back, so it is a bit stretchy. And this one was £39 and it's now £10. Now I picked up an 8 in this, even though, like I said, usually jackets and certain tops like corsets and tight tops, I would pick up a 10. But let's try it on. I also put jeans on today for this little trial haul because I thought it was the easiest way to show most of the outfits. So here we are, top number two, the bandeau lace little number. I'm not so sure about this. I will just put some heels on. Let's see if I feel any different. I think the problem I've got with this is it's not really my style. I'm more of kind of like a tailored, clean, classic style rather than like lots of lace and pretty. I do think as I'm getting a little bit older, I'm starting to wear things a little bit more kind of dainty and pretty rather than what I used to wear. But yeah, I'm just not so sure about this. What do you think? Maybe if you like it, let me know. If you don't think I've made the right decision, also let me know. Very nice, even though it's only £10, I just don't know if I'll get much wear out of this one. Okay, so up next we have this beautiful shirt. Really like this. Again, not my usual style, but I just thought it was really smart kind of short shirt to have in your wardrobe that will see you through lots of different occasions. So this was £45 and I picked it up for 17. Kept my heels on for these because I think you get a bit more of a nicer idea with heels on. I'm not sure about this one. I absolutely love the top. It's quite like cowboy western. I think it would look really cute, untucked, tucked in as well. You could wear it with, I would probably maybe wear this with some kind of like cream or like khaki tailored trousers. I think they look quite cool. You could wear it with some loafers or some sandals, and yeah, I do really like it, but there's just something that's maybe putting me off. I think what it is, I think this kind of top, in my opinion, looks maybe better on someone a bit more flat-chested, a bit slimmer and kind of not as top heavy. I feel like maybe my proportions in this isn't really doing me any favours, but I'm not so sure. I've also tied my hair up because I think you get a bit of a better idea of it. But yeah, I'm not sure about this one. This is going to go on the maybe pile. Next up is the little green waistcoat. I think this is actually my favourite one out of all the things, and I'm definitely keeping this one. I have already secretly tried this one on before filming it and I just adore it, so this is definitely staying with me. This was £38 and it's now 17. I did actually get an 8 in this, I'll show you in a minute. It's not actually so tight. It's quite generous to sizing, and I don't think they actually did any 10s in the sale when I was there, so I opted for the 8, but I just love this colour, so let's try this one on. I am obsessed with this. I absolutely love this one. I do also apologise for saying absolute. I think I say that far too much, but never mind. Anyway, love the colour of this. It's like this sage, sumptuous green. I think it suits me, this colour green, so I do really like it. I like this colour green and I like blue. They are probably my favourite, and whites. Those colours are like seas, earthy, kind of nice natural colours I love. But this is just stunning. So yeah, this is the 8. Probably could, if I got the 10, I think it would be maybe a little bit too roomy, but it feels comfortable and it's not too tight on my back. So my chest is 34 double D, so that's why I sometimes struggle with size 8s on top. The waist is usually okay. I'm probably like an 8-ish on my waist, but I normally like to take a 10 on top, so it just depends on how tight things are, whether they pull or not, but this one seems okay. So yeah, maybe depending on how you like it, some people like waistcoats a bit more looser for a bit more kind of chic, effortless look. Then I would say probably go for your normal size or maybe size up. Anyway, yeah, so I love this one. This is in that like kind of satiny suit material, so it's not in linen like a lot of waistcoats at the minute. And then this is the back as well. Very nice. So yeah, big fan of this one, and I'm definitely gonna keep this one. Next, now I'm not so sure about this, only because when I got it home, I realised that it's got like no support in it at all, and I wasn't sure if this bit of gold zip looked a little bit tacky. But other than that, very nice kind of like going out top for your wardrobe when you just want to put with jeans and you want to wear jeans and a nice top. And I love the colour as well, nice natural nude colour. So this one was meant to be £30 and it is £20 still. Like I said, still quite expensive for me to keep if I'm not mad on it, but let's have a look. So as expected, this is not the one for me. It's just not very flattering at all. I mean, I know I've got my jeans on, and I probably wouldn't wear it with jeans because obviously the material is quite thin, so it all kind of shows up here. I think if you're very petite, maybe it would fit nicely. It's elasticated here. It hasn't got any support in here. I don't think that actually matters because it is tight. It's just not very flattering on the top of me here, I don't think. And yeah, I do think the material does look a little bit cheap. Not a massive fan of this either. I think that actually might irritate you under your armpit a little bit, but nice top, I think, if you're just a different size than me. But yeah, just on myself, I'm not a big fan of this one, so this one is going to be going back. Right, so up next we've got this other waistcoat. This is kind of in like an oversized knit material. 52% viscose and polyester and polyamide. Yeah, so it's all like nylon materials, but I got this one in a size 8. It was 30 and now it's 15. So let's take a look at this. I didn't think I was going to like this one as much as I do, and I actually think it's a really nice, comfortable, loose kind of cute outfit when you don't want to, when you want to look put together but still want to be really comfortable. So I've switched out my heels and just popped on some tan sandals because I kind of think this look is a little bit more of a nice casual day look. I think this would also look really nice with some maybe white or cream linen trousers, and of course you could probably wear some black linens with it as well, with having the black stripe through it. Tan accessories would work with this, I think, and black. So from having just checked again, I haven't actually got a padded bra, and I'll show you. This is one from Lounge. It's no padding, it's just underwired. I kind of prefer these style of bras, but it is gaping a little bit there, so I did get the size 8 thinking it looked quite roomy. So I do think I'm going to keep this one, but I'm going to exchange it for the size 10. Okay, moving on, last of the waistcoats. This one is a denim waistcoat. Now, I actually thought it looked a little bit linen-y, but it's like a white cream linen waistcoat with this nice navy blue running down it. Now, this one was £35 and now it's 20. I got an 8 again in this one, so let's see if I made the wrong decision. I already know that this one is not quite for me. Don't hate it, but I just don't love it, and if I don't love things anymore, they're not staying in my wardrobe because I keep them because I think, oh, it's great, sale item, bargain, and then they just don't get worn. So I'll just fasten it just to show you. I think it's lovely. I think it's a really nice staple piece to have in your wardrobe if this is your style. Obviously, it doesn't look great with my bra poking out and her buttons undone. But yeah, I just don't think the colour of this or the style of this really does me any favours. There we go. So if you do like it, here we go. Here's a little try on for you. But for me, this one is going to go back. Last of the clothing items before we head on to swimwear. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous satin skirt. Now the reason I picked up this is that I got one from, I think it was Mango or Zara a few months ago, and I have worn it to death. You've probably seen on my TikTok there is a kind of 7 ways to style of my skirt. I just love it. I wear it all the time. It's just it's a great wardrobe staple for spring and summer, just to be able to chuck anything on the top and instantly make your outfit look just that little bit more elevated. So I thought I'd pick up another one. This one was £30 and now it's only 12. My only concern with this was with it being thin elasticated at the waist, whereas the other ones I've had are a bit more of a thicker band. I think they're a bit more flattering. If it's a low waist, not the high waist, big no-no. Is that why it's in the sale? Let's have a look. Right, I don't hate this one. I do actually quite like it. Do I like it because it's £12 or do I like it? So it isn't high waist. I've got to say I'm not feeling my best doing a try on today because I came on period about 2 days ago, so I'm feeling a little bit meh and a bit swollen. So I don't think it really does me any favours, and when you're bloated, having a kind of satin skirt isn't really the one. But considering it is not got that thick kind of bit of elastication that I said I would have liked, I think with maybe a tank top, or I wear a lot of these that I've already got with waistcoats, I think it's actually quite nice. And I think they did a few different colours. It's longer than the ones I normally have, so if you can see down to the bottom, I'd say more of a mid-axi. Problem with these is don't pluck them. I have a really gorgeous khaki one that my son ran past me. I think he had a watch on and plucked already, so they're not the best for long term. But for £12, I think, even for holidays, chucking on flat sandals, top like this, my light's just gone, top like this, or a waistcoat, yeah, I think I might keep this one. What do you think? Moving on to swimwear, these are the two ones that I've chose. Sumptuous green, sage green, and a beautiful royal blue. So let's start with the sage. Okay, so here up is the sage green number. Now I think I got this one in a size 8. I do apologise, I forgot to tell you how much this one is, but I think, let's have a look at the label. So it was meant to be 35 and it's 17 in the sale. These ones I've actually got the kind of elastication underneath for the extra support. So I did get a size 8. I'm starting to think maybe with it being, if you can see, it's a little bit tight on my hips here, maybe I should have got the 10. I might see if I can exchange it for that. But the waist fits nicely. I feel like it's, sometimes when I get a 10 on top, it ends up being too baggy around here. So I think it fits nicely on my waist. Chest feels actually okay, potentially a tiny bit small here, but quite nice. And yeah, here it is. The back's got the little gold, I think it's got a little bit that says, I think it says poolside on there. So yeah, really like the colour of this. Definitely going to see if we've got a 10 in it, because I'm just going to try and change. I'm going to try and see what the 10 looks like compared to this, but this is a definite win for me. I much prefer wearing swimsuits these days than bikinis. So let's try on the blue one. That was also £17, and the blue one is reduced from 38 to 17. I'm obsessed, guys, with this colour. This is probably one of my favourite colours. I know I said white, blue and green are my favourites. They really are, and that's why I always kind of lean towards these kind of colours. And this royal blue I think looks really, really nice on holiday, especially when you've got a bit of a tan as well. This one I think is a little bit too small for me. As you can see, any kind of slight move, we're going to have a little bit of exposure there. But isn't it just beautiful? We've got the tortoiseshell kind of, what would you call them? Links on here, and then we've got the adjustable back, obviously a little poolside thing there as well. So yeah, really like this one. I think again I'm going to change it for the 10 if they have it, but I love the colour, I love the style. I just like swimsuits, and especially in this kind of material, that I think it's really flattering to have kind of this, I'm not quite sure what it's called, can't think what it's called, but yeah, that kind of like ruched material that's a bit crinkle material, whatever that's called. Is that the right word for it? A bit of a crinkly thing. So anyway, yes, definitely going to have to keep the swimsuit but change the size. And then the other ones that I think I will keep, got, not so bad really, is it? I'm going to see you later to these 4. And then I'm going to keep the satin skirt, both swimming costumes, the green waistcoat and the red crop jacket. By the way, I'm also going to upload this video to YouTube, so if you do want to watch it on there so you can pause it or start, things like that, and rewind. No, you can't do that on TikTok. So yeah, just to let you know, my YouTube is Amy Charlotte Town, and you should find the link in the bio at the top of my TikTok account.